Today I'm going to be playing as the nation of Toulouse, a fairly large nation that can be released from France in the south of, well, France. As you all know, since most French vassals exist at the start, there isn't too much experience right here playing with French subjects, but I don't think this one should be too difficult because we're one of the largest ones. But then again, France also starts off with other subjects that they're going to be loyal and with fairly strong alliances as well, so breaking free and expanding stuck between France, the HRE, and the Iberian nations might actually be pretty difficult. Either way, one of the largest vassals in Europe, I'm excited to play them, so let's jump in as France, and then as Toulouse. Alright, here we are as France, we shall be victorious, blah blah blah, just letting us know about the 100 Years' War, man. Here we are as France, they start off with these 5 appanages right here, and allied to Provence, and guaranteeing Scotland. Of course, you all know that they get rid of this alliance with Provence, and this is actually great for us. The rival to England, Burgundy, and Castile, all of which would be willing to support us, even though we probably won't get England if Maine happens, but that means that they could ally Aragon, Hungary, or the Ottomans right here at the start based on these rivalries right here. Either way, man, let's go ahead and go down here. I think we've played Champagne already. I think we've also played Dauphine and Berry, so Gascony is, I think, the final vassal that's left after we, do Toulouse. So Toulouse is actually the largest French vassal, man, even though Gascony has the most cores, total. So, yeah, there we are as Toulouse, man. We got 2 more cores right here. Obviously, we always pop ourselves out of the nation that we have the most cores on, so we'll do a little bit of reconquering here. But, yeah, let's go ahead and start improving relations, man. Making France not exist, I don't exactly know how it's gonna go, and expanding elsewhere, too, that's gonna be a problem. But, yeah, let's go ahead and select autocracy for our tier 1 government reform. Let's wait for a month and see where we're at. All right, a month has ticked over. French rivals are pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and waste this mission. We got the generic French minor missions right there. Let's check out Toulouse ideas. We got the French ducal one, so not that bad. We actually just played Alençon that has these same ones, so fort maintenance, cap discount, tax, domestic trade power, prestige decay, infantry combat is nice, tolerance of the true faith, yearly prestige, and morale and diplo relations. So, yeah, not that bad, although I would have expected these guys to have unique ones just because they're slightly larger. But, yeah, let's start improving with Burgundy and Castile, since I don't think I'm going to be getting England. So, yeah, man, as expected, Castile, England, and Burgundy would immediately all support us. If we didn't have a truce, we'd break free right now. However, obviously, I'm expecting Maine to happen. That means that England won't support us, but not a problem. With Castile, Burgundy, and their subjects, I think it's going to be fairly easy to break free from France. Meanwhile, they are sticking with their ally, Provence right here, so interesting. Meanwhile, we are rich enough to run, honestly, even 3 advisors right here, I'm gonna be honest, since we're not losing that much money. And, yeah, estate stuff done as well. I might as well build boats at the same time, man, since we, got the provinces for it. Oh, interesting. So surrender of Maine isn't happening, and that creates a truce between them till 50. Now, if we wait until 50, we can get England too. However, wait, this is super early. Navarrese succession war? Now? You gotta be kidding me. Let's hope Castile wins this, man. Aragon is quite strong at the start, but yeah, I wonder, do we actually get England to support us, or do we just fight France with Castile and Burgundy's help, and then once we end up bordering England, we fight England too to expand into them? They're allied to Austria and Portugal, so it might be pretty tricky, man. I don't know. I know this subject thingy hasn't been updated too much. Like, when you release a subject as a horde, they don't pop out as a horde. In fact, the chance of them going stateless society is pretty high, and then they crash and burn. But I feel like if you pop out a subject as France, they should be an appanage, man. I feel like it will really bring a new dynamic to French vassal gameplay, because the appanages can fight each other and ally each other and stuff like that. So, instead of just going with Auvergne right here, I don't know. I think that should be the case, not a regular vassal. Starting ruler is a 135, by the way, so... Oh man, Castile is actually not doing well at all right now. They just got some sort of disaster, or not, yeah, I think, or an event or something, and they're fighting Aragon? You're kidding me, so... Castile beat Aragon, kept Navarra, obviously. Why do these, I'm not even gonna say the word, fight about Navarra all the time, man? The AI just needs to learn. You can diplo-vassalize them. I feel like the only nation that ever diplo-vassalizes someone is like, no one does it. I was gonna say Austria, but no. Really, what I was getting at with my rant right here is they took Roussillon, which is my core. I guess I can trade favors to get it back, but whatever. Okay, so truce with France is up, just got Castile and Burgundy and England. Yeah, we can get them too. We just need to wait till August, which is a couple of more months. You know, I actually am gonna get them. I'm gonna get them and then frick it. We'll see what happens. Why not? France has been sorry, not France. Provence has been excommunicated. You know, I'm tempted to even just break free from France here and take nothing, man. Because I do want to keep the alliances with, honestly, with Burgundy and Castile. England isn't going to be that relevant, but after that, we'll have an easy war versus Provence right here. Rene is 41. Unless these guys buy indulgence for their sins, they're going to be excommunicated for a while. Although this is definitely going to tempt the Pope or Savoy or even France once their truce is up to declare. So let's see. Whoa. So Bohemia got elected emperor at 1450. You don't see that too often, man. Usually when that Austrian guy dies early... Oh, great. They got a Lancaster on the throne. Usually when the Austrian guy dies early, it goes to someone with Diplo rep, like, you know, Hesse or maybe the Palatinate or something like that. Either way, there's claims on all surrounding provinces. Yeah, see, I call it. All right, you know what? Frick England, man. They just declared a war on these guys. I'm not going to wait around. I'm not even going to wait around for France to declare. That's it. We're going with these guys. They've only allied Switzerland. I don't care about the good relations. I'm already at 0 stab. It's not like I'm going to lose more. Frick the war exhaustion. So here goes something. Now, we gotta curry favors here immediately with Burgundy and Castile. In case we do take stuff, we can trade favors for trust. Also, already took this mission. There's ducal independence as well. Prestige and legitimacy. Really, it should give stab, but... Oh, expand the duchy. General with 100 tradition. Break it? Sure. Whoa, he's actually really good, man. 5 shock, 3 siege. That's, like, insane in early game. I love it. Okay, this is what the war is looking like right now. Switzerland is finally on low. There we go. We're pretty close to piecing out here. Okay, this is precisely what I've wanted them to do the entire game, but they just went over to Spain, man. They've been, like, going back and forth over here. That's why I occupied this first, but yeah. Tier 2 government reform time, strength, and noble privileges. You know what? I'm actually just gonna stab up one final time, man. I stabbed up once, got an event once, but we're good on admin points, so... Yeah. Ooh, Iberian wedding just happened. By the way, I'm still going because I'm trying to get 20 favors because I'm going to lose 20 trust with Castile and Burgundy anyway. So if I can, you know, they'll go down to 30. If I can get them back up to 40, they won't break the alliance with me. So I'm waiting till 20 favors with both of these guys. Then I'm going to peace out and not actually give them anything. But yeah, Castile just got Aragon, man. So expansion down here is definitely off the table for now. We're going to have to keep pushing hard into France. Good thing I didn't get England because we most likely are going to have to fight them. And then honestly, even with the high aggressive expansion, we are going to have to push into Italy. So yeah, I'm going to keep going here till I get the favors. There we go. France and their vassals have been fully sieged. No armies, no boats, no nothing. 100%. I'm still going to keep going though. For the favors. Okay, I've got 20 favors with Castile and with Burgundy, which means we can get them back up to 40 trust. It is time to peace out. We're gonna take independence right here. Obviously, we are gonna get war reps too, and then we definitely want our core back. And do I release Gascony? No, I don't really release Gascony, right? Shoot, man, there's lots of nice reconquest we can do right here. It's just that they're so big, you know? Where am I gonna release them from, I wonder? Kiersey, because it's Gascon, or are they gonna pop out of here too, even though it's my core as well, kind of like the Biz situation? You know what, frick a vassal, man. I'm gonna take Dauphine and Lyon as well. That's already 40 aggressive expansion right here, and if I fight Provence right here, it's gonna be more. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This too, yeah, I really want to get into wars quick, so frick it. For now, this is it, man. Only 3 provinces. There we go. Let's trade favors for trust with Castile and Burgundy and fight Provence immediately because they're still excommunicated. We can do that CB at least for this one province. All right, but we're done, man. Yeah, no threats to break the alliance from Castile or Burgundy. They don't hate me, which is great. I'm currying more favors with them to get back up to regular trust and to get Roussillon for free from Castile. I think it's time to declare on Provence. Oh, now we got it for 2 for Colkir as well. Why? Because I border it. Yeah, I think I go for that immediately before France starts sieging it. So yeah, At this point, I'm also gonna activate encourage development in Languedoc right here, and actually Montpellier is the cheapest province to dev. Our capital is a hill grape producing province. This is a farmland cloth province. The only way we could make it cheaper is if it had a center of trade, but it doesn't. So let's you know, build this up a little bit. Well, that's an unconditional from Provence, because Burgundy ate up their provinces here earlier. France just took Anjou, and even though Ferrara's in this, I don't gotta siege that level 3 fort, so there we go. That's all of that for me for only 27 AE. I love it. All right, but now that we're done with that, let's core those up. There's another mission, expand Toulouse, every neighboring province. Perfect. But yeah, man, in releasables, as always, our goal is to make our former overlord, in this case, France, not exist. It is gonna take a while. They're still not that weak, honestly, man. They got all of their subjects, you know, sizable holdings here. If they had fought England, luckily they didn't, they would be pretty much untouched by what I've done. But yeah, honestly, I'm not too mad at the situation. No strong allies. We'll fight them again. After that, we'll have opportunities to fight England, perhaps Brittany as well. Savoy, I guess, as soon as they leave the HRE, which should be fairly soon. Wait, who is Bohemia? Okay, so Mantua will actually stay in the HRE, but they're kind of far. We don't care about them. There is a pretty high chance that Savoy gets excommunicated too. We should probably look to ally the Pope here. Well, no, you weren't... Oh my god, I gotta... Fine. Okay, there we go. So yeah, man, embrace the Renaissance, got Miltech 5, selling it to Burgundy right now. We're kind of chilling, waiting for aggressive expansion to die down since we did 2 rapid wars and one right after the other. I might fight Savoy here, or I might also wait for the truce with France to expire. As we can see, they've already integrated one appanage, the white guys, Auvergne, I think it is. Now they're gonna do Orléans too. And after that, I'll fight them. So yeah, either we'll do Savoy or wait out the truce with France. In the meantime, I'm still currying favors with Castile to get this back. We're gonna go for it pretty soon, and I'm also, yeah, waiting to get just back up with Burgundy up to 50. Well, I guess Burgundy had other plans right here. I do have claims on Savoy. So if I help out right here, I might get something. Let's see. And that's not bad. My guy just died. My heir just died. But a 4-5-5? Hell yeah. Wait, 2 of these? Okay, no. Good thing I saw that one first. Wow, Austria declaring on Trent. Like, actually declaring a conquest on Trent. You almost never see that, man. Somehow they got the Habsburgs back, though. Okay, now, I do have fairly high participation right here, so since I'm interested in all of these provinces, I'm actually going to transfer occupation of these to Burgundy so I don't get these, and so the Italian guys aren't that mad at me. If they're gonna give me something, I'd rather have these for now. It's time for our first idea group. I could even take mill 6 right here. I really don't know what we should go with. I'm feeling a mill one, honestly. Yeah, let's do offensive. We haven't done it in a while. Sure, it does make sense to go quality, but I've been taking quality so much recently that I'm personally bored of it, let alone you guys. So yeah, offensive. So Burgundy pieced out, and I didn't get anything. They just took these 2 provinces. Whatever, I don't mind. Saluzzo popped out, though, and we have a claim on them. As soon as they remove this guarantee, we might go for them. Nice. And they removed that guarantee immediately. Frick it. And that fort apparently wasn't even garrisoned. All right, Roussillon has 24 favors. Okay. Venice is fighting the Pope here directly, actually, so they might make Avignon pop out. That would be great for us. They didn't make Avignon pop out, however, they took so much in Italy, man. Look at this Venice, yo. As we all know, Venice is always strong, man. They can pull 150k troops out right now, but they've expanded a lot over here, so they've pretty much taken everything that Byzantium owns in southern Greece, and they just took so much over in Italy, man. I wonder what their AE is looking like. Actually, it's not bad at all. Wow. All right. I wish I could have gotten this, but no. Do I fight the Pope here? He already hates me, is the thing. Why not? Oh, he even destroyed the fort here. That was so easy. Okay, actually kind of an annoying war because, well, I was gonna say Albania and Athens came over, but, yeah, Albania doesn't exist, and whatever, the war is done. So we can take Avignon. Funnily enough, I can take Rome. It's so funny that I can take Rome right now. Why would I do this? Why would I full annex the Pope 1472? Now, we might go Protestant here, but it just feels wrong. It just feels wrong. What am I gonna do here? Let's not anger anyone. We're gonna take Avignon. Truce with France is about to be up. We're gonna expand over here. Frick the Pope, all right? Okay, that's done. I got Avignon. We can go ahead and do our tier 3 gov reform time. I'm gonna go with this one, actually, even though we're gonna swap to a different one later, the monarchical one. Let's do Morocco. Truce with France is actually already up. Burgundy and Castile would help again. We outnumber them pretty much 2-1 right now. I got a bunch of claims. I'm planning to take stuff down here in the south mainly to get a border with England and take Bordeaux and Laborde later on. So yeah, let's go ahead and do them for a couple of provinces as soon as I core this up, of course. All right, there's that. All right, I just got a 34 favors with Castile, which means we can ask them to give us Roussillon back for 24 favors, and we still have 10 more to call them in the war versus France. So there we go. There's our core back right there. A decent province, a fort province, pretty defensive if I do say so myself. And yeah, let's go ahead and declare on France, man, for the conquest of Armagnac, for example, call in Burgundy and Castile. And like I said earlier, we're going to be taking stuff down here. Same ally, same subjects, -1. We're even stronger now. Let's get it. Dude, it's not even funny how quickly we're obliterating France, man. I don't think it's even been a year, yo. We're absolutely destroying these guys, bro. Sure, Aragon is in now as well, but as you can see, they're not really doing too much. Are they disloyal? Yeah, they're disloyal. So Aragon isn't even helping. That doesn't make a difference. Now, should I do something like this? It is more admin points than I currently have, but that will enable me to border both of these English, let's say, areas that they own over in France. So that way I'll be able to do only one war with them versus 2. You know, I can give like Calais to Burgundy or something like that since it's kind of far away and across from them too. So yeah, do we do this, man? It is 58 AE. We will have to chill for a bit here, and England is fairly strong this campaign. They're pretty much done with Great Britain and Ireland, and they're allied to Austria, Portugal, and Brittany right here, supporting the independence of Aragon and Navarre too. And they don't actually even hate me, so yeah, I think I am gonna do this, even though I don't have enough admin points. Let's see, is there a cheaper way to do this? Maybe instead of these two, it's these two, so something like this, that's 68 AE. Okay, what about this? That's 63 AE. What about this? That's 64. So this was the cheapest way, 58, 58. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Everything is occupied by me. Yes, it is. I'm also gonna take money and war reps. And that's our second war with France done. They're still fairly large though. I think we'll need 2 more wars to destroy them. Yeah, like I said, we'd swap. Now, England has warned me. You absolute assholes. Did you hear me saying I was gonna fight you next? Because I am. See, this is something I didn't want to happen right now. England has declared on France, which means, listen, England is already powerful enough and it's gonna be pretty tough to invade them. I don't think we'll be able to. At least it'll be easy to piece out their allies. But yeah, I kind of wanted to take everything England had here in one war. I guess it's gonna be 2 wars either way, so this might have been useless. Right now I'm just chilling, seeing how this plays out. Castile dragged me into this. I'm not really involved in any way. And yeah, just building a couple of buildings, paying off some 4% loans with 1% loans. Economy, not too bad right now. We're not making money, but we're not poor either. On the great powers list, 245 right now, which is satisfactory. Yeah. Pretty good game so far as to lose, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Okay, war right here is done, and England actually has taken quite a lot of provinces, man. They took these 3 over here and these 5 down here. So really, really strong expansion by England over here. Yeah, they're gonna be tough, man. They're gonna be tough. As long as Castile helps out, it's gonna be okay. The classic Hungarian collapse. Bohemia, Poland, and the Ottomans all declaring. The only one we're missing right now is Austria, but they're just chilling. Second idea group time. Do we go with like Diplo or admin or something like that? Or do we do a money-making one? Trade isn't really gonna help us out right here. We're pretty much in only one trade node. 2, let's be real, but I don't know, innovative, man. We haven't taken something like that in a while. I don't think it'll help us too much though. Let's just do economic. Okay, helped out Burgundy versus Savoy, and they actually gave me these 2 provinces. I'm not sure I had a claim on this one. I did. How did I have a claim on that one? Is that one Cuneo? It is. Okay, I got an event for a claim on Cuneo. Okay. I can actually coalition England now that I'm not in a war. I could have actually joined the HRE at the start. I didn't even think about it at all. Not necessary, but I could have. You know, now I do regret not releasing Gascony because England actually took so much. And these are pretty high def provinces. At least, you know, Bordeaux and stuff. And look at these, actually. Wow, they're gonna be crazy. Right. Right, I'm royal married to Burgundy. Of course I am. Of course, I knew that. They're 100% disloyal, sure, but I knew this was gonna happen. I'm at this point, I'm not sure if this helps or doesn't help our game. You see, if someone supports Burgundy's independence right here, we're fricked. and we have guys that can support us. Most importantly, we don't have a truce with England, so they might be inclined to. Did they get all of their subjects? They did get all of their subjects. Okay. Getting these guys loyal is gonna be a pain in the ass, man. Do I swap here is the thing. Do I get rid of economic and go for influence? How much is that gonna help us? It really is gonna be only to get Burgundy slightly more loyal. No, frickin', I'm sticking with economic, man. Burgundy, come beat your pretenders, bro. Well, with that, we are a great power. In fact, the number 3 great power in the world. Let's just hope we inherit these guys. I wanted the horse event now. A rare situation where I do actually want the horse event. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, dude. Shoot, this couldn't have gone better if I thought of it, which I did think of it, by the way. But now that it's fricked. You see, now they won't help versus England because they're this loyal. And oh, it's such a good time too, man. Austria won't help. I think I gotta do this. Okay, let's declare for like, I don't know, Valois. Doesn't really matter too much. Castile will come in. Castile will come in. Aragon might be loyal at this point too. Let's see, how strong are they? Frick this, man. We can beat them. What am I talking about? Aragon's still disloyal. In fact, now they're being supported by the Mamluks. Of course, that support would have broken now because Castile is fighting England, but yeah, they're being supported by the Mamluks. I always forget. Oh, frick my life. Of course, I need to get 50 allies, man, when I get Burgundy. Okay, who are we gonna fight? Austria, Ingolstadt, Salzburg, and Scilly. Honestly, not that bad. But all of Burgundy is ours. Oh, it's not Austria, it's Bohemia. Bohemia's got twice the troops. Let's peace out England fast. Okay, man, we can't dilly-dally here anymore. Let me put up some more troops right here. Let me pull out some more loans. I'm also doing the loyalists thing on Burgundy. Sure, it's usually worthless unless it brings you down below 50, but I gotta try everything here. Let me take out another loan. Let's get the free company up here as well. And yeah, Castile's already involved in this. It's not like they can help with this. Luckily, it's only England here in Brittany, man. Gotta go fast. You know, at least Burgundy will defend itself from Bohemia. All right, I got Burgundy loyal by stating a couple of more things and developing this province like twice. Now they're below 50, which means they'll help out in both wars and not just defend themselves from Bohemia. We gotta go fast here, man. This is... I may have made a mistake. Gotta wipe on England. Dope. Now, Venice is on my side for some reason. I think in this. Yeah, why? Maybe the great power imbalance, but that can't be it. Or maybe they're rivaled and... Yeah, they are rivaled, so Venice probably, like, enforced peace, you know? Yeah, cool. Shout out Venice, man. We can even ally them after this, which might not be a bad idea. Out of all the, you know, the big guys in Europe that, you know, you guys know I usually play small guys. Out of all the big guys, man, they're probably the nation I ally the least. Like, almost never. I don't even remember the last time we allied Venice, but this right here is for respect. Well, Castile's AI is officially busted because, you know, when they do this right here, man, stack a bunch of, you know, disconnected regiments, the attrition, they're fricked. Either way, who gives a frick about Castile? My war with Bohemia is done. Let's go ahead and get war ups from them, all of their money, and let's make them end their alliance with Saxony, with Trier, with who else are they allied to, man? Munich, Mantua, mill access, blah blah blah. There we go. All the prestige. All right, this is what I'm gonna do, man. Giving Calais to Burgundy and taking this down here for myself. Is it way too greedy? Of course it is. But they piss me off. Alright, that war is done. We can upgrade ourselves to a kingdom. We can core all of this up. Actually, let me cancel coring on all of this. Let's reduce that twice. Now let's core that up. Aggressive expansion is not that bad with some of these guys right here. Obviously, I can't fight France yet. I got a truce, but even after the truce expires, I'm gonna have to wait because of this AE. But we're looking pretty strong. Burgundy is loyal. I'll still keep support loyalists on, obviously. Classic. Look at this. Granadan separatists. 3 separate stacks, by the way, destroying France's army. What they did was popped out of here, walked through Aragon, fought Aragon, as you can just see by their morale. And now what they want to do is, get here. But the way they're going is this way. And then they'll stop here. They won't be able to cross because of boats. Every boat stops separatists or any kind of rebels, by the way. And they'll just walk back. Okay, so I've just improved above 190 with both Corsica and Montferrat, which means there's Corsica and there's Montferrat. I actually love it. Let's go ahead and give the nobles the strong duchies thingy. And now I can remove support loyalists from Burgundy. Cool. Did I seriously never get this? I'm actually gonna swap to representatives of the crown for tier 3. Interesting development right here because France is guaranteed by England. Yeah, this is turning into the Alençon campaign a few weeks ago, man, where they actually allied each other. Well, this is amazing. Thank you. Alright, but that's a lot more power directly for ourselves, man. This is really, really good now. Yeah. The only way this is not good is because of GovCap, so, I should probably give these guys clergy land rights, burgers maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna give these guys this too. Okay, now let's go with this, even though the Pope hated us. Doesn't hate us anymore, though. I'm gonna move my capital to Bruges to avoid the Dutch revolt or whatever. Frick it, man, I'm stating everything. We'll worry about GovCap later. I want the force limit and the money. See, now everyone wants to be my friend. See, I'm allying and doing all the things with Siena to make them my vassal because they would accept, right? At that point, they declare for Pisa. So they won't be an OPM anymore. They won't want to be a vassal. All right, new burger loans. Thanks, Siena. It seems England's declare... no. So England has declared on Scotland, but they were still guaranteed by France, and now France has occupied all of this. If they actually take something, that doesn't work for me, right? Their current province war score cost us 192, so we could take them down in 2 wars, man. But if they take just 1 province, we'll need 3 wars. At least I got 1 friend. Dude, vassalizing this OPM Venice would actually be nutty. And Siena got coalition. Freaking losers. Okay, but since France and England just fought each other, man, that guarantee is obviously no longer relevant. So I was gonna wait to diplo-vassalize these guys, but I can't be bothered. But then again, it is just me, so let's wait. Okay, a scornful insult on the rival Switzerland. Sped it up a bit. Ooh, radical reforms in... Oh, this is very nice too, but shoot, I'm already stacked. Frickin' man, we'll take 9 and let's take just the army in that case. Let me put up the which one was it? That one. And in Wallace, so in the Champagne trade node, level 3 center of trade. Cool. And there we go, the cannons are now done as well. Let's go ahead and declare on France for the conquest of Bas-Poitou, for example. And listen, Siena, what did you achieve here, really? You could have become my vassal, had a stable game, and then gotten full annexed in a couple of decades, maybe even not, maybe we'd end the video before that happened, but no. You chose to take all of Tuscany in 1 war, got coalition, and lost everything. Congratulations, you absolute dumbass. I gotta take max war score here, man. It is really a high aggressive expansion, and I will get coalition, but the thing is, their promised war score cost is 182, right? If I don't take max here, if I do something like this, then the rest of those provinces right here, yeah, as you can see, they aren't full annexable. Paris is like 29 dev, so really I gotta do as much as we can here, which is this. And see, look, even now their province war score cost is 105. I'll still need 2 more wars versus them. Then why the frick did I do this, man? Well, this absolutely sucks balls. Vassal, devved up colonialism in Lille, which is right next to my capital. Let's go galley combat. I'm not even using boats this game, so it doesn't matter. Also annexing Montferrat right now. Montferrat's been annexed, and there's another vassal on the great powers list. We're actually number 1 right now. Would be below Ming if Ming had all of the institutions, but 1012 dev. 11 more than the Ottomans. There's another vassal, even guys that were in the HRE up until this point. You know, Diplorep ain't nothing special, we're just large. That's a wrap on eco, very nice policy here. Yeah, huge Aeolate. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been so caught up with the greatness of our campaign, you know, how powerful we are, how rich we are, how huge our armies are. That actually is an insane force limit, wow. And how many vassals and allies we have that we've completely forgotten about France. Now, we just showed off the great powers list. Still number 1, by the way, even though the Ottomans grew by quite a lot. But is England about to do us a massive favor here and wrap up the campaign for us? That's what I'm wondering. Because if they full annex France here, this campaign is done. And it is a war directly versus them. Let's see how this develops. Oh, now look at this. So, Castile finally formed Spain, man. Even though Aragon was disloyal, obviously, with the decision. But they did have a problem with that. Aragon was still being supported by England and the Mamluks. Of course, the Mamluks don't exist anymore. But Naples has scores on Sicily. I have 95 favors with Spain. You know what? Let's make them return Messina and Syracuse And, well, that's actually it. Girgenti, Malta, Trapani. Did they lose their core in Palermo? No, they didn't. Ah, they can't because it's occupied by rebels. Okay. But yeah, that's a little bit of a thing right there, you know? All right, while we're waiting for England to do this, we can't find France anyway, and we still have a truce with them. I've built up a third army right here. I'm even gonna go, what is it, military engineering right here. And let's just fight Brittany, man, because frick it, right? It's even time for our third idea group right here. I'm feeling defensive. Oh, wait. Golden era. Okay, now let's do this. Now let's take this. At this point, who cares? Oh, that's a wonderful event, man. I love it. Either way, now we can become an empire, which is something I desperately needed. You know, you don't see a big silly too often. But now, ladies and gentlemen, that we've full cored everything that we took right here from Brittany and everything else as well, economy looking banging, and it's time to do our final war. We are on the Great Powers list. Number 1 once again. Got colonialism. A bunch of guys below us got it. The only thing that's left to do is wipe out France. And I know what some of you are thinking. Hawk, you can't be playing a French nation to lose, by the way. And, you know, it's debatable whether Occitan was French at this point. Everyone knows that. But you can't let the British, who have formed Great Britain, by the way, have Paris. And listen, they've had a good game so far, man. They've had a good game. All right, they got all of this right here. They're pretty strong. They got the Tudors in charge, decent alliances. They expanded a lot more down south. So, honestly, I'm gonna give them this one, man. Sure, I could go ahead and fight them like 2 or 3 times to take everything they have in continental France. I pretty much own everything else in the region of France already. But I think we just let them be this time, man. I think it's deserved. How often do you see them do it, you know? So, let's go ahead and declare a final war versus France right here and full annex our former overlord and be done with it. And then we'll be spinning the wheel. Let's get it. Hello, my friend, we meet again. Oh, they actually had 2 provinces. I didn't know that. I didn't know they got Liège somehow. You really thought I was gonna let them hold Paris? Come on, bro. That's a wrap on France, though, and both of our goals are officially accomplished. Now let's beat these guys up. Oh, they're on low. I've occupied all of their allies as well. We can't take everything anyway, so I'm just gonna let them keep Normandy because, well, they're kind of from there, aren't they? But yeah, I'm gonna take everything in every other area that they have, and yeah, I'm gonna get coalition by the entire HRE, but that's a wrap. Now, normally I would end it right here, but you guys want me to core these things. You've said it many times, so let's wait it out. Let's core these up and let's see what kind of coalition actually forms, and then we'll call it. Yeah, just a little coalition, like no biggie. Only the entire HRE. Not really a problem, is it? There we go. Everything has been cored up. I'm even gonna full state everything for your guys' pleasure. Let's take capture Paris, but we're not gonna usurp the throne because that will change us over to France. We got 2 places to do it, but that's pretty much it, boys. We start off as Toulouse, probably, well, not probably, definitely the largest nation you can release from France. 1 more province than Gascony would get, even though Gascony does have more cores on all of these various provinces. But yeah, man, ended up as the number 1 great power in the world, just a little bit of dev behind the Ottomans, who was actually number 3, making an absolute frick ton of money. Huge army. We can build an even bigger one. Pretty much, you know, every OPM in Italy vassalized. This is a really good campaign, man. If this was a serious campaign, obviously I wouldn't go this rapid with the conquest right here, but right now, boom, you form France. You get that awesome mission sheet, ideas, blah, blah, blah. You fight Britain again, probably gonna end up PUing Spain. Conquer the rest of Italy, maybe even go colonizing. Such a good campaign, man. Built up a ton of buildings. It was super fun. I'm not gonna say it was easy, but really, it wasn't hard either. And yeah, shout out to my loyal allies. Lots of favors with Spain. Could even get back more of these Neapolitan cores. Reconquer Neapolitan cores down here. Siena's got cores. Such a good campaign, man. And yeah, almost finished up defensive ideas as well. So yeah, man, that has been Toulouse. Really fun nation. I do recommend it. Just wish they had better ideas and a slightly better mission tree, but it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Toulouse in Releasables has been a success, and that has been Toulouse in Releasables. Now let's spin the wheel and see which nation we're gonna play next time. All right, back in Wheel of Pain, click the spin. 55 more nations left to go. I think we're gonna wrap this up after A to Z if I'm being real, man. And there's so many nations in Asia left. There's no way. Gascony, we can't do Gascony though. Right? There's a rule, a very little known rule, that we can't do 2 nations from the same nations in a row, but that's a weird coincidence. No, I'm not accepting Gascony here, boys. Sorry. We're gonna have to click the spin, and I guess Gascony is gonna be after that. I think that's how I did it. But, you gotta be kidding me. Why do these guys want me to play in France so much? Okay, third spin. Jesus Christ, man. They're all like France releasables. Okay, next time we're doing... What the frick is Chang Shang? Alright. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below what I should do as Chang Shang to break free from Ming, make them not exist, and become a great power. That's it from me for now. See you next time.